What's up, everybody? My name is Muoki. I'm a realtor here in Leesburg, Virginia. Welcome to More Space Real Estate. If this is your first time here, we are so glad to have you. I'm here to give it to you real, raw, and always abiding by fair housing law. Remind you, get your free homebuyer pro kit in the description before you get up out of here. My contact details are in the description. Go ahead and get a hold of me anywhere you want to. If you're thinking about moving to Northern Virginia, Leesburg, anything around here, I got you back. So today we're going to talk about how to turn your first house into your first investment property. A lot of people say that real estate is one of the keys to wealth for the middle class. Here in Northern Virginia, in the last 18 months, some of the hottest competition has occurred in price points between $300,000 and $600,000. Basically, where the majority of people are buying homes. The majority of people who are first-time home buyers or first-time move-up buyers, not coming from a condo, moving to a townhouse or a single family, but not trying to break the bank. This is the majority of the price range that the competition has come in, which signals that the majority of people who are trying to get into homes are people for whom the house is their primary residence. These aren't people who are looking to flip or looking to turn rentals. These are people who are looking for a place to live. And so in a market like Northern Virginia, where you probably need to have more money than in other markets in order to invest, it probably takes a little bit longer to get into the investing game. And one of the ways that you can do it is just buy your first primary residence. It's a long-term strategy, but it's a way that you can get into the investing game and also find a house to live in. And the first key is that you have to come up with a plan where you are going to live in a house for the short term. You have to have it's like a three-year plan, 5-year plan about I'm going to live here in this house, but this is not going to be a long-term stay. This is not going to be a long-term residence. You would be thinking about questions like, can I rent this place? What's the rent rates like? What's the vacancy rates like? What are some of if someone were to sell their house now, how much would they make? How much does it cost to do renovations? How many renovations do you want to do, right? Maybe you want to buy a home that is already been updated, and then you're going to live in it and then turn it into a rental. Then you have a rental that probably goes in the upper range of the rent rates in your area that you can capitalize on in the future. Take a house like this, for example. I'm here, going to be doing an open house here later today. As we look at the rest of the property, we'll see how this place has been configured for efficient maintenance. And these are some of the things that you have to think about. For example, take a look at the kitchen. And you've got these nice they have a nice backsplash. You've got stainless steel appliances. You've got granite counters. The cabinetry has been updated. So when you're thinking about turning your first property into, for example, a rental, maybe you are asking yourself, okay, I can go with a home that has a kitchen that's not updated, and then you can, over time, you can upgrade the kitchen slowly, and then end up with something like you have here. And you'll notice too that this isn't a really big house, right? So, but that's not what you're looking for. You're not looking to break the bank. You're not looking to set records. You're not looking to impress your friends. You're looking for something that will give you positive returns over time. And one of the other major considerations you want to take into account when you're thinking about buying your first residence that you want to turn into an investment, what are the floors like? If you take a look at this house, the main level is hardwood. It's the original hardwood. You can tell it's got a few creaks in it. But if you look at when we go into the basement, you'll see that it's laminated flooring. So this is a place where the costs were, they only had to renovate the flooring on the bottom level. The main level and upstairs are hardwood floors. So that's low maintenance floors that will last a long time and low cost of upgrade. So you've got floors, you've got the kitchen, and we've got bathrooms. And another thing that this house has that is key when you're thinking about an investment, whether you want to rent it out or whether you are thinking to sell it in the future, the lights. It has recessed lighting all throughout the house. And this is important because one of the most highly sought after features in a house is lighting. Does it have natural light? Well, if it doesn't have a lot of natural light, if the windows are facing north and south, well, does it have sufficient light inside that can at least not make you feel like you're living in a dungeon, right? So it's got recessed light all throughout the house. So these are some major expenses when you're either thinking to buy and resell in the near future or buy and rent out. So these are some of the things you can think about when you're buying your first home. If you want to get into the investing world and you can make it work, maybe you can, and you're in a life situation that can allow you to just live short term in an area and then move to something bigger, something better. Now, think about this: if you're going to invest, if you're going to be investing in long-term holds, this is going to be a mortgage, and then you'll have to get another mortgage. So you want to pick areas, and you want to have a property that you have a good probability of renting out quickly and having a low vacancy rate. And if it doesn't, then you just have to plan out what the vacancy rate will be, and then just adjust for it and budget for it and just plan for it. If you're looking to resell in a few years, think about what are some of the upgrades that I need to do? Can I afford them? How quickly can I make those upgrades? How much is it gonna affect my down payment? These are all questions you got to think about. But getting your first home as your first investment is an excellent strategy to think about, especially if you're living in a high price point market like we live here in Northern Virginia. So that's all I got for you guys today. Shorter video today, but I just wanted to give you a quick tip and some ideas maybe to think about as you're buying a house, looking to buy a house, and it's something that can fit into your lifestyle and your life, the direction your life is going. So comment below if I missed anything, or if there's something here that you've done that that works. Go ahead and let me know. Like the video if it's been helpful for you. If not, don't like it, but let me know in the comments what I can do to improve. Always thinking about you guys when I'm making these videos. Subscribe, join the team if that's something you're into. We're always excited for new members. But gotta go do this open house. And for me, to you, it's always a pleasure. Until next time, take care.